Tesla is working on a new smartphone with satellite connectivity that might revolutionize the entire smartphone industry, which has been quite dull over the past few years with no real meaningful innovations. Tesla is a company that's known to disrupt every product category they enter. Just take a look at electric cars, for example. These cars completely changed the way we look at electric cars with what they have to offer. Sure, Tesla didn't invent electric cars, but they found a way to market electric cars to the masses by manufacturing some of the best electric cars out there that are fun to drive and practical. But can Tesla replicate the same success story with their new smartphone? Well, stick around till the end to find out a lot more about this new exciting smartphone that you could even control with your mind. Elon Musk is already making headlines for so many things apart from Tesla. Tesla is the reason why electric cars are one of the most exciting products both in the automotive segment and also in the tech world. SpaceX is the reason why space exploration has been a lot more exciting, all thanks to their reusable rockets and their goal to colonize Mars. Then we have Neuralink, which is a company that works on brain implants, and all of these projects have one thing in common: Elon Musk. Elon Musk wants to take things a step further by getting into the highly competitive smartphone world. We already have a ton of smartphones that pop up almost every week at this point, and for the average buyer, things can get quite confusing because of all the options at different price points. So how exactly is Musk going to take over the smartphone segment? Well, the answer to that would be the Model Pi smartphone. But how exactly is the Tesla phone going to stand out from the crowd, especially in a highly competitive space like the smartphone segment? Well, for starters, this phone is like no other. You should probably know by now that Tesla is all about accelerating the world's transition to sustainable energy, and the company also builds solar panels. The Tesla Model Pi will be equipped with solar panels, which means that on a bright sunny day, you don't have to search for conventional power sources. All you need to do is place your smartphone under the sun, and your phone starts charging. This makes a lot of sense for an environmentally conscious brand, especially a brand that utilizes the solar technology that they already have in stores. But we don't think Tesla will have solar panels on their smartphones because most people tend to carry their phones in their pockets or their bags, because exposing your phone to the sun's heat for a long time might not be the best thing to do if you are concerned about the battery health of your phone. So instead, the company might give us a charger that comes with a solar panel, which means you could just charge this phone like how you would charge your current phone. But this time, your charger would be a solar-powered one. But solar panels are not the unique selling point for the Tesla phone. It's the Starlink connectivity. The Tesla Model Pi will likely come with a built-in feature to acquire access to Starlink. Now, for those of you who don't know what Starlink is exactly, well, this is a satellite-based internet service that provides high speed and low latency, with satellites orbiting in low Earth orbit. With this network, you will be able to do video calls, online gaming, and web streaming at a decent speed of about 150 megabits per second on average. This will enable users to use satellite internet without ever depending on Earth-bound telecommunication networks. So essentially, the Tesla Model Pi won't be like any other smartphone out there, as this is a satellite-based smartphone. Once Starlink completely matures to be an alternative to the broadband connections that we have today, this feature would be a lifesaver. You know that Tesla already builds some of the best electric cars out there, so it makes a lot of sense for Tesla to build an ecosystem around their cars, and this phone is just a first step towards that goal. You could use the Model Pi as your key or remote control for your Tesla vehicle, and you might also get additional functions. Tesla would also enable users to execute different vehicle operations, such as locking, controlling temperature, media, and several other aspects, all using the Tesla Model Pi smartphone. The other exciting feature would be the involvement of Musk's Neuralink company. According to several rumors, Neuralink is designing a brain-machine interface chip that would allow humans to control various devices just with their thoughts, and you could expect the Model Pi to have these brain-machine interfaces. This means that talking to the phone or simply touching the screen might not be the only way to interact with your smartphone. You could also control the phone with your mind. This technology, however, still needs a lot of development. So we could expect this to be implemented in the future generations of the Tesla Model Pi. But if Tesla is able to do it with the very first generation of the smartphone, That would be a game changer, and other manufacturers would need to take notes from Tesla. We know that Elon Musk is a huge fan of cryptocurrencies, and there are rumors that the Tesla smartphone might also be able to mine cryptocurrencies. Elon Musk might even create his own cryptocurrency that could be used on the Red Planet if at all SpaceX succeeds in taking humans to Mars. But as of now, this is just a huge rumor, one that will remain as a rumor for a few years to come. When it comes to the technical specifications of the upcoming Tesla smartphone, you could expect some of the greatest and latest hardware better than what we have with most of the smartphones at this price range. The phone could feature about 1 to 2 terabytes of internal storage, with about 16 gigs of RAM. When it comes to display, the phone will be equipped with an AMOLED display with a screen size of about 6.6 inches. The phone will also have a triple or quad camera setup, where you will be getting a wide-angle camera and a telephoto camera along with the main shooter at the back. The phone may also have a depth sensor if it's a quad camera setup. Let's also hope that you could also do astrophotography with this new smartphone, depending upon how advanced the sensor is going to be. When it comes to the chipset, Tesla might be creating their own chip in-house, or they might be partnering up with Qualcomm or Samsung. But since this is a smartphone like no other, chip manufacturers need to create something entirely different to keep up with the technology that is packed into this smartphone. In the end, the Model Pi smartphone would for sure have some of the cutting-edge next-generation features that we have never witnessed in any other smartphone out there. That's exactly the reason why people would be waiting in line to get their hands on one of these smartphones. It's interesting to see that Tesla is looking forward to diversifying their product portfolio, especially with the new Tesla Bot that is around the corner, which is basically a humanoid robot that would help you with boring and repetitive tasks. We still don't have any official announcement from Tesla, but when you consider Musk's track record, we cannot simply write off this idea that Tesla might not end up making a smartphone. When it comes to pricing, Tesla always demanded a premium for their vehicles because of how different they are compared to other offerings in the market, and you could expect the same pricing philosophy with the smartphone too. This is going to be a flagship smartphone, which will cost you anywhere from $900 to $1,500 US. We'll have to wait and see for the official unveiling event to know what kind of pricing we could expect with this smartphone. Some might think that Tesla might never end up making a smartphone because smartphones are not revolutionary anymore. And if at all Elon does it, it would be like reinventing the wheel, which is exactly not the kind of thing that Elon Musk would do. But considering all the features that you get with this phone, all thanks to Musk's other companies, the other smartphones and smartwatches will look like devices of yesterday. Industry experts are expecting the company to roll out its very first smartphone by late 2023, or as early as first quarter of 2024. The company totally suspended its public relations department way back in 2020, and the only way to know if there's anything new would be through Tesla's Twitter handle. And as of now, the company still did not make any announcement regarding the smartphone. So everything we know about the smartphone is based on rumors on the internet. If Tesla is really adamant about releasing the Tesla smartphone to the market, that would change everything we know about smartphones of today. And it will also force other companies to step up their game to keep up with the current trend as a result of the Tesla Model Pi. We will need to wait and see what Tesla has got for us.